How is it going, guys? I hope you guys have been doing well. Um, I'm almost ready to go on vacation right now. I'm completely overworked. This is my second to last market outlook for the year for this decade, and I'm gonna try to make it a short but good one. I see, or I hope some guys of you have been doing well the last few days. I unfortunately haven't been able to follow the chat all too frequently just because I'm so busy. Um, but let's just get started and dive right into what we have here. So the first one that I'm looking at is MU, who has earnings. Um, it has received or has taken the earnings quite well. So it sounds like the slump has been overcome and the bottom is in, and they're all very optimistic, and I guess it shows here. I still, I don't know. I would be careful nonetheless trading this on the long side just because of where it came from. Also, like it's already up. Um, Holy moly, it's up. What's that? 33. Like it's almost. What's that? That's 60%. It's up 60% on the year. So I don't know. It's just it's that's quite an outperformance compared to the market, and the market is due for a pullback as well. So just be careful. Speaking of the market, by the way, there's two things that I see happening here. Either we go and retest the breakout level at 31.57 around that. Um, Hopefully we pull back a little bit further, but I don't like the shorts. The bears are really pretty freaking weak. Like I've like just the stuff that I see here where they had the chance, it's just not going anywhere. So to me, this movement looks more like a breakout day today, or and then just a slow melt up into the end of the year. Um, so yeah, that could probably help MU as well. Apple, this one looks like it might want to pull back a little bit today, though, which is going to have an influence on the market, at least on indexes like the Dow. Just the way this has sold off into the close, I'm not sure. Like that doesn't look too natural to me. That's like big money coming out of it, taking some profits. And it's already weak in pre-market. It's doing quite. It's not doing too much volume, but it's weak in pre-market. So I would at least look for a gap fill in the next few days before this is going to make the next move higher. Just something to look at. The market is strong though, so you never know. Be in and out quick with shorts. Same with this one, Netflix. Just these two bars. Look how insane that volume is compared to the last few days. I mean, except for the gap down here. That was some news. I don't remember what it was. So, but now again, as I've been pointing out with other stocks, like the 200 SMA can be a support or a resistance point, and turns out like it failed really close to that 200 SMA here, and came all the way back, um, quite a bit down. Ended up holding 320, but barely. If you believe in double top patterns or something like that. So that could be like a bit of a reversal sign. And I would at least expect somewhat of a consolidation here after a move like this. Like something like this here, perhaps, like just a few inside days. Um, Something like here, a bit of chop after this craziness. Or what I would, of course, prefer is a pullback because uh, after moves like this, I just can't stay bullish on stuff like that. I want to short the shit out of this shit. So, the shit out of this shit. That's proper English, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Like, it even failed back under this trend line here. So, yeah, probably slightly bearish view here. If the market shows some weakness, It's flat at the moment, but if it shows some weakness, this might be something to look at. Tesla breaking out. I mean, I am not going to go long this stock here. There's no chance. What I would probably be looking at is some kind of blow off into the 400 and then see if it settles back. But this is, I mean, completely overextended in every possible way. And if you are going long here for a swing, you have your risk reward not in check whatsoever. Because once the short term money is coming out of this, this is gonna see 390 or 380 again, even if this moves through the 400. And the 390, 380 is like the first level. So just keep that in mind. Look how, I mean, it came from like since earnings, it's had time to consolidate here, so it's the move's justified. But up here, after a move like this, it's moved 60 points from the last breakout. So I want to short this. I really want to short this. And if this breaks through 400, I'm going to lay out some orders that are going to get filled if we break through the 40, just for like a short-term short. Next one, Facebook. Come on, load. With everything breaking out, I really like this one. I like the volume that it broke over. It closed the day, you know, holding higher level, holding the 202. This is definitely like on watch for a breakout today and the move into that. What's that? Snap it. 208.60. I think that might be a nice target in the next. Perhaps, you know, we've seen how stuff can move if it wants to. So I would not be surprised if this breaks out today and holds over 205. Then I would not be surprised to see this by in the 208 area by the end of the week. Next one, Twitter. Twitter, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I called this one out here. If you guys remember the break, it retested the 3066 level and held it really nicely, and then came all the way back and is now definitely like over this. It's over the upper Celt. It's over the most recent swing high. Next target is 3240. And then if we break out of this 3430 kind of level as a next target, perhaps 3380, just from like these lows here, from this consolidation. So that's the next target area if we break out for the next few weeks, perhaps into the end of the year. Really nice bottoming pattern here. So that's definitely something to watch in the next few weeks. Roku, I would love to hear you guys' opinion on this one. To me, it looks bearish, which I almost don't want to believe for this one. But on the other hand, when you want to, like intraday, what you sometimes keep seeing is like these blow off tops, except this one was not a top, but just, you know, like a hard move in one direction, and then after that it's lost all its strength and it might now fail. So perhaps if Roku stays weak, stays under this lower Celt, and then breaks that 132.80 level, probably target would be 130. I mean, it has an ATR of 8 points. And then from there, we will see. Of course, this depends on the market as well. If the market wants to show some weakness towards the end of the week, then this would be a candidate. Just the way it's trading here, you know, like intraday as well. It tried to go, came back, lower high, came all the way back. On almost every time frame, it's not looking too good. So yeah, like that trend line break, that could mean something. Next one, MA. That one is one where I want to buy pullbacks because that broke out. That looks a little bit like, you know, like that Microsoft breakout that we saw, just a bit less clean, but it's coming a little bit back now. So What I'm looking for is, say, a touch of the 292 or just a new 4 to 7 day low. What that means is, say, like the current 4 day low is 1, 2, 3, 4, the low of this bar. So by tomorrow, the low of this bar is going to be the 4 day low. So if you close underneath a 4 day low, that is something I would be looking at for initiating a long position again. Just looking at the uptrend that this stock is in. And of course, like, I mean, we have like our moving averages as well that we look at, that of course can like confirm, but that's just a price action thing that I'm looking at. Also, volume diminishing here on those red days. It's still, I mean, you know what? It's not even that high volume. So just that diminishing volume in those 3 days, that's another sign that the sellers are starting to get exhausted. And so perhaps, like looking at how strong everything is, if this holds the 294, that might already be enough to get back long, just depending on the market. Next one, Shopify failed to 400, kind of in like it's not the perfect reversal candle, but let's see where it closed. Where did it close? It closed at 396.94. The previous high was 397. So it even closed under the previous high. Actually, I could see it here. That red dotted line is barely, but it closed under the previous high. So this one as well, with the 400 psychological level, just like it's funny how Tesla and Shopify both are right at 400. I would be looking for a pullback into 380 next few days, where hopefully, or depending on where the moving averages are by then, might find like another leg or perhaps consolidate a little bit and then break out. But definitely like really, really strong. So just one to buy pullbacks. McDonald's, that's one where I'm not super confident in buying pullbacks just yet, because it failed here at the upper Celt and we are under this the 200 SMA, but it's held that trend line that we've been holding here. It broke out of this wedge kind of pattern. It's held the 14. Those are all like nice bullish signs. Perhaps if this gets back over, we might see a crossover here soon, which might be a nice confirmation for a long. I mean, everything is start looking like it's starting to turn over. But on the other hand, it could also just be like a flag pattern, right? Because it failed at that previous high. It never closed over. It tried, but it didn't. So this could also just be like one of those flag patterns that you see in the textbooks, that might be bearish. So if this breaks below this trend line, below the middle Celt, I would probably be on the short side again. Spotify, this one, I'm really glad that this did not break out, to be honest, because now we can pull back into like the 149, 147, retest that previous resistance that hopefully now turns into support, consolidate here a little bit, consolidate. See, I can't even talk anymore. I'm so freaking tired. So, but yeah, consolidate here and then break out. So how about we move this trend line here now to this spot and see if that's going to help us with the next breakout. But in general, bullish, something to keep in mind, like something to keep on watch. Also, like watch the retest of the upper Celt. It would be the first one since it break over. All these things, just wait for better prices for these bullish stocks. JP Morgan, I like this one for a short. I've actually started a short yesterday in this one. Not like first of all, not a big position, and second of all, I'm selling premium, meaning I am, even if this just consolidates here, I am going to make money. I like that this broke this trend line on the 30. It's the same thing almost the same thing on the let's try this real quick on the 4-hour. Here it seems like it did not break, but it's retesting that upper celt. So depending on where this opens up today, it looks like it's opening up just flat for now. If this opens up under the upper celt, we might on the 4-hour, we might see like a bit of weakness next. But yeah, like in general, I think this needs to pull back at least to 136.25 kind of area to the or like to that previous low 136.40 before this can move higher. Baidu is another one that I want you guys to keep on watch. I would be very happy if this wouldn't go straight away. But on the other hand, you know, it curled here nicely. It retested that. See, that's like when I say retest. When I say retest of a support that resistance that's turned into support now, then that's what I mean. You know, like it breaks over, it comes back to the zone, it holds. It actually held twice here, and then keeps going. Now it's over the 200 SMA. It's over the upper celt. It's overall like it's really bullish right now. So if this breaks out of 127.26, we have quite a way to go, like at least into the 132, 133 area. Let's see, these are old lines. Let me draw a new one, which would be this one, 134.13, which would be the next kind of breakout point or resistance area that I would be looking at. Oh, let's see. Oh, actually, okay. It's still failed at like this gap close here, but it closed the gap here, so it's not as strong anymore, but perhaps something to look out for as well. But this definitely like bullish, very bullish in the next couple of weeks. Activision, I like this one too. Just a quick pullback, and this has, look at like the volume in the red days versus the green day. So my next target for this one is, I mean, you know, it's got the gap breakout here, so definitely like the 60, and then what do we have here? 61, 72 from like the first Fibonacci level, 63.35 for the second Fibonacci. So yeah, this one can go. I'm hoping it's not going to do like a straight freaking straight move up, but who knows? Definitely, like I'm going to put on a long in this today. I mean, see, it hasn't pulled back enough to warrant a big long, a large long position, but it definitely warrants a bit of a long, to not miss out when this goes. I'm probably going to do a bit of a mix between premium selling and buying it, so that I'm going to end up basically with a free trade. I'm going to do a demo for that at some point in the new year. Caterpillar, nice and strong as well. Another, you know, like not the cleanest curl, but it held nicely. You know, higher lows here, consolidating. Green volume is increasing here towards the end of the day. So this one, of course, like what we're looking for is a breakout of this previous highs, 148.41. And then this has quite a bit to go as well. It has a gap to fill here. Come on. Has a gap to fill here at 49.46. So that's not too far away. So next level somewhere up here, probably 153. These are rudimentary levels. Like I don't like drawing them too precise for like targets, but just in that area would probably be a nice target for this one. But yeah, definitely looking very bullish, especially if the market keeps going higher. This is a nice bullish play. Next one, BHC, that's former VRX. Look how like the volume here again, you know, it's just decreased gradually on this pullback. I didn't alert this, but I shorted it somewhere up here because that was just too bloody insane. I couldn't find any really like significant news that would have caused this. It was just like some kind of blow off top in this stock after this move. That's a biotech though, so rules might not always be the same. But in general, I think starting to sell some premium here, it would not be too bad of an idea. IV rank is still low though, but I think a few short put spreads around the 28, or depending on what premium we can collect, might be not too bad of an idea after this nice pullback that we have now. Next one, IYR. I just wanted to remind you guys of this one because it looked like it wanted to test a little bit first before it goes, to put in like a nice double bottom here, as now made a higher high, and is back over the lower Celt. So this trade is finally working out. Just took a little bit of patience, but because I sold premium, I was never really in danger. So what I'm looking here is definitely like what do you like 91.37 is probably like the first very conservative target, and if you want to get a bit more aggressive, then perhaps 91.72, and then of course like the middle Celt, and then like the real test area will probably be the 92.50 area. All right, last one, HD. We're at 20 minutes. That's faster than yesterday, so that's good. HD. I hope I alerted this. I'm not sure if I did, but either here or here I took a long, and that worked out just perfectly. So I sold that one yesterday just because I don't want, with the market this high, I don't want too many long deltas. But I also don't want too many short deltas. But I'm definitely like currently having a bit of short bias just for the pullbacks. But yeah, so I sold that one right away again when it started showing some weakness. And see, like that's the thing. I'm saying sometimes I'm not going to be around for the open, but then I end up be the freaking dirty addict that I am, end up waking up and looking at the market. So I got up, we woke up somewhere here and saw that it's weak, and I sold the position just because I don't know. I love the markets. I love what we are doing here. I think it's an amazing thing to do, and it's just so interesting. I love the connectedness with the world. I love the people that I've met through trading, and I love I guess what the future has in store for us. So with that, I'm going to close this today. I'll not be around for the open because I woke up and stayed around for an hour. I'm actually really tired, so I'm going to try to catch sleep today. If I get filled in shop, or what do I say, shop, if I have I think I have an order out, then I'm happy. Everything else I can close on Friday, and then I'll be off. So you guys have a good day. By the way, oh yeah, while I'm at it and have a little bit time left, impeachment. I don't think we have anything like any volatility to expect because of that impeachment. Everyone expected this to happen. Now it's going into Senate, where of course Mr. Turtlehead is going to block everything, block it with everything he can. So I think this is complete no news or no event, or it's not going to mean anything. So just watch what the market does. Go with trends. The trend is your friend, and also just duration over direction. With that, I am done. You guys, like the video, please. Comment with ideas that how to improve our little group here. I see we have I think we got a few new people now, which is amazing to see that it's actually starting to grow a little bit. And so yeah, just keep sharing this stuff on Twitter and all the social media that you are on. Like the video, subscribe to the video, tell your friends about it, and tell them how awesome our group is. And that's it. You guys have a nice day. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.